Hey guys, how's it going? It's the SwickCrafters here. Today, we recorded a PvP battle that we just got thrown into, but we didn't have a chance to get the microphone set up. So we're kind of doing a voiceover here. Me and Swick are in here. Of course, this is a view from Swick's perspective because you can see my name.
Right.
Neon Heights right next to him. I don't know why I was invisible, but it was. You can just see my axe loading there. So we're just gonna go ahead and start this. So basically, what happened before this? One of our allies all of a sudden TP'd into our base, right? And started like rummaging through the chests. And
it was a massive misunderstanding.
No, wait, hold on. We'll settle all that at the end. But right now, though, so I assumed it was an ally raid, enemied them, and started attacking them, okay, and killing them, right? And we killed him once, and he TP'd a ton of other people in. So this is us killing them, and we'll explain as we go. So, oops. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay,
so basically, this is the guy, Serpu on you. And so I told all the rest. So he's just kind of sitting there, and we're debating whether or not we should kill him. Okay, and then I'm like, you know what? This is really, really fishy. So I just say, kill him, and everybody in our faction TP's in and starts wrecking this guy. Okay,
yeah.
So at this point, we're all just hitting him. It's a 4v1. I mean, it's pretty cheap right now. And at this point, he breaks his helmet breaks. He puts it back on.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm axe smashing him, so his armor is not lasting.
And he's dead.
So
but after this is when it gets a little bit interesting. I think we derp around for a little here. So I was checking around for invis people, in case they TP'd, flying around, and I found this guy. It's Big Aproductious.
Now, Big Aproductious,
And then he tried to Craig the chest, which had absolutely nothing in him. But then he died.
Yeah, definitely. They were mad at us for obviously enemying them and killing them, but we enemied them and killed them because they TP'd in our base and started like rummaging through our stuff. So, okay, now all of a sudden T-Cake shows up in our faction. Now T-Cake is we're like neutral. We're not enemies.
We're not enemies. We're allies, but we're not super good allies.
Okay, and he was an ally with the allies that we had just killed. So I don't think he understands what's going on currently right now, because he isn't killing anybody. Swick found an invis guy and is slapping at him.
Because the stupid thing with the name tags that they just put in, Craft screwed that up pretty hardcore for invis people.
And so yeah.
And then there we kill him. Boom, he's dead.
Big
okay. So I think a little bit after this is when it gets really, really, really confusing. So a bunch of people. So we kind of think that we're done at this point. You know,
yeah.
people are. Yeah, they just. So back on my train of thought, I totally do. So everyone thinks that we're done because we killed Serpu. But really we're not done, and it's gonna start getting intense pretty soon here. I was explained later on that T-Cake was TP'd in by Angelic. Okay, because Angelic trusted him. And Angelic is the owner of our faction, Angelic Devil. And T-Cake set a home here. Angelic allowed him to set a home here. And it was... I don't trust people just... even allies.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that. It was a very poor decision by our leader. And he didn't tell anybody. But T-Cake wasn't the original one to TP in. It was Serpu on you, who I had no idea who that was. Right. Probably if T-Cake had just TP'd in, I wouldn't have killed him.
During this time, Big Aproductious, I think, was arguing with Neon Heights.
Yes, he was saying, you know...
We're allies, don't kill us. But, I mean, Serpu was one of the people that, in Big Aproductious' faction. So, it was really confusing, because he was just rummaging through all of our chests, and... Yeah, it was just really, it was like, it was a madhouse.
I thought he was trying to, just pull a slip over my eyes, have me re-ally them so they could TP in, and then the enemy has to kill all of us.
Right, that's what it sounded like to me.
As you see, Swick has way more potions than he ever would need.
I was too stupid. I did not take an extra set of armor, because I'm just that good.
And he didn't use Fix All. And I had an extra set of... Did I have an extra set of armor? I think I actually set of Prot 4. Anyway, I blocked off where I thought they were coming in.
Right.
And Friggy right now... He had the new thing where you get hearts for how many XP levels you are. So Friggy's going absolutely crazy throwing XP levels. Like, I think he bummed like 10,000 XP levels.
Yeah.
Oh, and that looks like our new video just finished rendering, so you guys will see that one soon. Probably before this one, actually. So we just kind of built a little wall around here so they couldn't get out, really.
But then, I'm going to have to look more closely at this, but I don't even know what happened right here.
Okay, so SwickCrafters invites Hidden Ninja because Hidden Ninja's being a pain in the butt and he doesn't even know.
And so we have 179 land and 171 powered. I didn't even look at that, which was stupid, but it's... And so Hidden Ninja TP's back to our F home. So this is our F home. It's super small and all that.
You've seen this in our base store. If you haven't seen that, the link will be in the description, and where we show you all the bases that we had. We will give you more updates in another video because this will be kind of updated in the middle. Okay, floating buckets randomly spazzing out.
Okay, so so here's everyone, and I'm derping around because I think there's someone here. And there's Tea Cake again. Oh man. Okay.
No one killed him because Tea Cake. You just don't mess with Tea Cake because he wasn't up here. Okay, up there. Was that me up there?
I don't even know. Like it was.
I will tell you when I.
So this is like major lag spike. It's like. It's like what? And then it. So and then all of them are gone. All of it. I don't even know what happened here.
It was very confusing, but I think that's me and Venom's. If not, it's later on. Oh my gosh, the lag was really bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
So finally it decides to eat all of them. And then Ninja asks who's attacking, and I don't answer him because I'm just that kind of person. So basically, okay, so we got Friggy there trying to get all the XP bottles.
I don't even know what Friggy was so obsessed with getting the hearts from the XP bottles. He just thought it was the coolest thing.
Okay, so there's Pioneer there. We have 6 people on. I do have we got 6 people on. But none of us are imps. Okay, and then here's when it gets exciting. We neutral to corrupted, Tea Cake's faction. Okay, and I am like I'm amazed right now.
Did you neutral to them?
No, they neutraled us. So I messaged Tea Cake saying, I don't like where this is going. Because it certainly sounds like he's going to be attacking us.
Yes.
And it lags like crazy. Once again,
during big wars like this, it tends to lag.
Yep.
Tea Cake XD, he's.
So I asked why did you neutral us? And then after that, he doesn't respond for a second, I think.
I think it's just the lag that's keeping him from responding, or he's a slow typer, either way.
And then I say, oh.
And then he's going back and forth between conversations.
Oh, I'm a girl. And then he says, cuz. So that's like, okay. He's definitely. I ask, you want a battle? Because we can definitely 5-on-1 you. That's what I'm thinking right now. But then he says maybe.
Whoops.
Okay, so he's got 2 people on. I'm like, okay, he can't take us.
Yeah, no, not at this point. He's only a wizard, but he definitely had Emp gear on. And then Swick starts taunting him. Now, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
But it looked so much, in my defense, it looked so much like he was going to come already.
And, there's Friggy with his XP bottle still throwing him.
And we got our little parkour here.
That's the problem.
Okay, so here it is. We see Fat Cover come in. He drops down, and now we're like, okay, with this is battle time.
Okay, at this point, I was actually up, because I saw Venoms, up there, and I was, shifting to him. You can see me up at the top of the screen there. I was like, what's up, Venoms? And he was just shifting back.
And then Tea Cakes come in. Tea Cake comes in. And so now we're enemy to corrupted.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm like, okay, Tea Cake, you are done. And then if you see over there, you can see a red name tag. That's Big Up Productions or Venoms.
No, Venoms was up.
Then it must have been Big Up Productions. So we're wrecking Tea Cake.
Yeah, Venoms wasn't sure what he was doing here or who to kill because we were both his allies.
Okay, yeah, no. Here's Big Up Productions. Right there. So this is when it gets ridiculously hectic.
Yeah.
So everyone is in, and I'm like, okay, well, it's not throwing my pots. Oh no, this isn't quite the point where I die. Never mind.
Yeah. So we're fighting them.
We're just trying to get.
There's Venoms back there.
Yeah.
And there's me sitting back there just gnawing down.
We don't even know what we want to do with Venoms because he's just sitting there. He's like, I want to spectate what you guys are doing, and it gets.
I don't know. I was derping a little bit right there, guys, but Trust me, oh, who hits Venoms there?
I don't know. Was that you?
That was not me. Venom's never even hit me, actually.
So now there's me and Neon Ducky coming in. Just taking on TK.
Neon Ducky obviously has haste. You can see how fast our sword is going there. But he's going in on her. And then we're all... Oh.
And then that screenshot right there. So I try and ally Venoms. I'm like, I don't want to fight you. There are so many imps. There are so many people here right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, so it seems like Venoms and Big Eye Productions are trying to take on someone else over in the left corner.
I don't know what was happening. There was too many of our allies.
And too many of our enemies there. It was hectic. Okay, so I see Tea-Cake. I'm like, everyone, take Tea-Cake.
So we start targeting Tea-Cake. His helmet breaks right here.
His boots break. I don't know how. And then this is the part where I die. It didn't throw my pot.
Yeah,
it did not throw my pot.
Your pots. So he's dead.
Comes back to F home, and I'm like, oh, hello, I want to collect stuff.
And so now our forces have started to go down. It's just me at this point. Neon Ducky, I think, dies just about now as they go and kill her. You try to throw on some armor, get yourself back.
Oh yeah, there's Neon Ducky dead right there. So I put on that, and I'm like, oh, last strike. And then I'm like, I want to Tea-Cake. And then but then I realized
there were so many people hurting. There were so many people axing.
I don't know how I didn't kill Fat Covert here.
Dude, there's 2 people missing helmets. Big Eye Productions died several times. I think we killed him.
There's Tea-Cake without pants. There's so many people without... And then, okay, here's just like, nope, I'm dead again, guys. This is dead. This is not good.
Yep, so where was I at this point?
So
SwickCrafters told me to get out of there because it was too late. So
I got the pot off there, but by then...
It was too late for Swick.
Yeah,
his armor was broken. Yep. So he comes back. I'm the only one left going at it.
And I get screwed again.
And most of them survived that because there was so many of them.
And then I'm yelling out to him, your helmet's broken, and then you get screwed.
I get screwed. I think you actually see me die right about here. I was able to switch out my helmet, but I wasn't able to gapple up in time.
And then there's your chest, and then you're dead.
I tried to replace my chest as well.
Boom, you're dead, and then there's just so much loot scattered around this base, and me and him spawn, and that's basically the end of what happens. We just kind of loot collect at this point, trying to get whatever we can, but that is basically all. And I didn't hear the full story, so would you like to tell them exactly what happened? I will let you tell them exactly what happened. The misunderstanding there?
Okay, so after this happened, our other allies with Get AIDS Mates faction, and I believe Reborn 2,
okay,
were pissed off that they had attacked us. So they went and raided Big Eye Productions faction and totally killed all of them. Okay? Now, after all of this stuff happened, so they raided us and we destroyed them and so many people died. I mean, like, I think Big Eye Productions said he died over 10 times coming back in there without any armor and stuff. And Venoms and Tea-Cake actually didn't have any idea what was going on the entire time. They didn't know who they were killing or what they were doing. But anyway, so after all that, I messaged Big Eye Productions and I'm like, hey man, what happened? And so it turns out it was a huge misunderstanding. They were not even raiding us.
Sir Poo on you was just, I guess...
He didn't let us know he was coming.
Yeah.
He was just coming in friendly, but he still had his sword in his hand. He was searching through our chest. And, that's something you don't really do in factions. You don't, show up unannounced into someone else's base.
With full diamond armor, a sword, and start looking through their chest. I mean, I didn't really care because I knew there was nothing in there, but even still, it looked like he was trying to raid us.
Yes. So, anyway, that happened, and so we enemied him, and all the stuff that you just saw went down. Oh, excuse me, burp. Super hardcore style. So many people got killed. It was the largest factions on the server who were allied, just smashing each other. Mm-hmm. And we were only on for about half of it. Afterward, we all got together in this huge chat, and we figured out what happened. And of course, I apologize to Tea-Cake, or not Tea-Cake, sorry, to Big Eye Productions, and gave him $1 million to hopefully get his stuff back. He re-allied us even before I did that. None of us wanted to really be enemies, but what ended up happening was
just a massive misunderstanding. I mean, we were the
Okay.
ones. It was our base too. So, like, we got unlucky that it was our base that the misunderstanding happened in, and it seemed like everyone was just trying to go at us.
Yeah, everyone, but, you know, again, they gave good and they got good as soon as our allies, you know, went and whooped their faction. So, they actually raided their main base, I think, which is, they only raided our F home, which is not our main base. But,
Okay.
anyway, so we've re-allied everyone. We're all really happy now.